Hello, this is Jeff Malone, the X is Silent, here with a review of the April 7th, 2012 episode of Saturday Night Live, hosted by Sofia Vergara with musical guest One Direction. The opening sketch was a C-SPAN bit, Road to the White House with Mitt Romney. This was nearly a sketch that featured every cast member, but only two of them talked, and only one of them did so. Well, actually, three talked, or maybe it was four. Well, it was mostly just one. But yeah, it was a sketch featuring lots of cast members, with most of them doing nothing. B. And then Sofia Vergara's monologue. I would enjoy it if more hosts pointed out their family members in the crowd during monologue. B. Then a commercial for Just Friends booty shorts to let people know that your male friend of you, a man, is not your lover but just a friend. This bit was funny, but at the end I wasn't quite sure what to take away exactly. B. And okay, then we had the return of Being Quirky with Zooey Deschanel. And Sofia Vergara did an excellent Fran Drescher here. But, the thing is, no matter how excellent your Fran Drescher impression is, and, no matter how accurate it is, and how hilarious it is, anything that involves Fran Drescher is just completely annoying. But anyway, B. And then we had the commercial parody for Almost Pizza, which was in illustration of the reductio ad absurdum principle. B+. Then we had the news promo shooting sketch, which reminded me of Will Ferrell's gag of I don't know what to do with my hands from Talladega Nights. B+. Then we had Gilly. Let me say this, Sofia Vergara is no Will Forte. C. And then One Direction performed What Makes You Beautiful, perfectly decent song. But, if you're a boy band, you gotta sound good. That's your thing. Your voices have to sound good. And there were some parts here, in the individual parts, their voices didn't sound as clean and as rich as boy band voices are supposed to sound. And that's... Anyway, C+. Okay, weekend update. Seth gets a B from me, and I enjoyed the joke about Mary J. Blige. It featured a classic twist. Then we had Drunk Uncle make a return, and everything Drunk Uncle says is quotable, but I gotta highlight particularly eBay of Pigs. That just came out of nowhere and hit it perfectly. Timing is everything in comedy. A-. Manuel Ortiz show. I would like it if Fred did some more clever sketches than this one, but at least he commits to whatever sketches he comes up with and stars in. He's got the inflection down. He's got the accent. He knows he's figured out what he wants to be doing with his character. B-. And then the little pound cake commercial aired again. And at this point, I think the folks at SNL just want to make sure that girls are getting vaccinated for HPV. We're sticking with a grade of B for that one. And then we had Watch What Happens Live, the Bravo talk show. The presence of Archbishop Desmond Tutu was initially worth a few laughs, but ultimately I don't think Keenan's impression was very accurate, so it was like, go. B-. One Direction performed their second song of the night, One Thing, and yeah. No, they didn't improve their problems from the, they didn't work on their problems from the first performance. C. And then we had the Pantene commercial shoot featuring Sofia Vergara as herself, and new cast member Kate McKinnon as Penelope Cruz. And have there been any other episodes in SNL history where a new cast member on her first show had a quite a memorable performance as this one? I mean, they probably have. Obviously, in the first season, the first episode, their original cast members had memorable performances, and then in seasons where like there was a huge cast overhaul, But here, where someone's coming in the middle of the season, in the midst of an established cast, that was that you don't see too much. So A minus. And then the last sketch of the night was a Hunger Games parody. But it just felt like, the folks at SNL are like, hey, we saw the Hunger Games, and it's the biggest thing in pop culture right now, so we better do a parody. And that was about it as far as what jokes there were. But the best joke of the night, of the whole episode, came at the end of this sketch. And if this episode had otherwise been horrible, it may have just been worth it for that one final joke, which was the Hunger Games Puppy Bowl, complete with a memorable sight gag of two puppies knife fighting each other. Overall, this was a perfectly decent episode of SNL. And next week, Saturday the 14th, we've got host Josh Brolin hosting for the second time. That's fine by me. And then we've got musical guest Gautier. Can't wait for him. So in the meantime, check out my blog and this and that, and